It's so interesting that the song that's coming up is The Climb. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. I can almost see it. Da-da-da-da, see it, but the noise inside my head saying you'll never reach it. It's the there's always gonna be an uphill mountain. Always gonna wanna make it move. It's the climb. Wow. Is it because it's the 29th day and it has felt like climbing a mountain? At least if we were climbing a mountain, then we'll be able to stand up top at the summit and look at how far we've come. And yes, I say that with confidence. How far we've come. 30 days. And that's going to be tomorrow, not today. Today's the 29th day. But I do say how far because even though you think that it doesn't feel like there's progress, especially in this season where you're just trying to keep yourself afloat on top of grief, loss, uncertainty, confusion, pain. Every day that you showed up is a milestone in itself to celebrate. So yes, you've come so far since that day. However that looked like for you when you came across these videos and you said, okay, let me share in this space. Let me share in this experience. And I hope you truly appreciate the impact that your presence has made to this space, to this beautiful community, to me. Such an interesting thing to be human and to have feelings and to have a heart and to have days when you don't know what to do with it. And to have these moments, shared experience where you get to appreciate it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it's who would have thought that I would be showing up on camera, not just on camera, on this little corner of the internet with my heart and say, I hope that my presence can hold space and provide comfort for someone who might need it. And who would have known, who would have thought that a broken heart could give that much love? And to realize that the heartache, the grief, the loss, the confusion, the brokenness was the portal to connecting to strangers, to other souls on this wild ride called life and love and heartache and loss. I'm sounding like it's the 30th day or it's a goodbye. Nope, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here, and we're gonna see what this looks like on the other side. And to even appreciate that the other side of this would feel like just another day, except that we're different. Because you went through that, okay? You went through that. And we're in the thick of it. We're always in the thick of it. It's just whether we're in the thick of grief, we're in the thick of respite. We're in the thick of an accomplishment, a celebration. In the thick of anger. In the thick of uncertainty, confusion. We're always in an in-between. That's the funny part about it. One of life's riddles is, thinking that the other side, there's what? It's going to be the in-between of another journey. So containers like this, a space where, oh my gosh, I can exist and I can share and hold space for growth, healing, transformation, love, kindness, alignment, soul recognition. I hope that you know that your presence here matters so much, and that I find myself saying this almost every day, but it's amazing that even alongside the ache, you are here. Even if it's just out of curiosity, even if it's mildly amusing to watch someone, a total stranger on the internet, share her heart. It doesn't matter. Even if it's just out of, did I say curiosity? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Your presence has made an impact on one life. And most probably the others that have shared as well. Their presence, their intentions, their attention in this space. And the reason why I say these things is because that's the message for today. You matter so much. Oprah was asked recently, what is the legacy that you'll leave behind? And she shared an anecdote that Maya Angelou, one of her mentors, told her when she was celebrating the opening of her school, of her girls' school in South Africa. And then she told Maya that this is going to be her legacy. And then Maya said something, and I'm paraphrasing, but something like, "You don't know what your legacy will be." And I think she repeated that again. "You don't know what your legacy will be." And what she meant was, you have no idea how you're changing the lives that you're touching. The lives that you touched every time you smile at a stranger, you open a door, you send beautiful intentions of presence and healing and love to an online little community. Your legacy is every life you've touched. And it's amazing to think that we are here in a virtual space, sharing one of life's most profound human experience. That we can witness each other's grief and pain and confusion and be there with presence, with kindness, with love, to infuse the space with comfort and reassurance. You are not alone. I think there's a song about it. The title, not about it, but the title is The Beginning of the End. Just trust me, you'll be fine. And back in Chicago, I feel it. Beginning. What is the title? Beginning of the End? Yes. End of beginning. End of beginning. And these kinds of word plays are so appropriate for what this space is holding. At one point, something's ending, another point, it's starting. But it's definitely an invitation for presence and awareness. So keep showing up, keep opening your heart. Might as well. It's already broken open. So let's just keep it open, right? Let's just keep it open. Let me sprinkle some love and healing and just angel's dust. Time check. Ooh, there's a question that came up. So who among you have messaged that person that you're not supposed to reach out to in these 30 days? Who among you have checked the photos, have checked their messages, have reread messages, have looked at, Can we laugh about that? Can we find it funny that we're fumbling and that it's so confusing and it's heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching, all of the above. the way I would describe it is I feel like I'm being wrung or tumbled in a washing machine. Can we all laugh about that? Because it's just, when we're going through it, we feel so alone. And yet here we are. And yet here we are. Sending my love to each and every one of you beautiful souls, sharing their presence and intentions in this space. And I'm infusing this space with alignment, their highest intentions, transformation, and growth. And I hope that with every day that passes, there's a glimpse of clarity and perspective that makes you breathe a little bit lighter today. We'll see each other tomorrow for day 30.